Oh my god, what did I do? They need a shiny disco ball in the center here to make a party. Interesting. You don't check if the condition is met, even though that the action is inside the condition. It's a bit twisted. This is like, my mom said A, but my dad said B. Which one do I follow? They said contradictory information. But this way you fall. Can we have a solution where you don't fall? I wanted to save you. I did everything I could. At least I tried. But the game is dooming you. The game wants you dead, or at least broken. You see? We cannot put an if inside another if. That would be inceptional. It's a pity, it would be fun. Oh, ice? Ice, ice, baby. This computer keeps freezing. I wonder why. Continue. Press tab. No, not press tab. No, we have to walk. And to get to the fourth area, we go through here. Yeah. Blue luminous sector. Blue luminous. Luminescent. Can I sneak peek from here? I see a rogue, a laser, rogue laser. But we don't go there, we go down. We go opposite way. Hey, there's a ladder. Is this a secret? Is this another secret? Hey! Yay! Rare cosmic item. You found Nebula Mist. Take it to Cosmata's Dye Lab to see what she can make it of it. I think I know now where Cosmata's name is based on. I think that's an easy one to find out. Sneaky. And tutorial time. Textless tutorial time, which I love. New command if. Oh, if. Use the new if block to code your bot to check what it's holding. Other bots may be able to check different conditions too. If holding a block, drop at feeder. This is starting to look like a job. So, you are here and need to bring 3 of each to each side to activate the bridge so we can get to the bit. So you start by picking up from A, and then you need to check which way to go. If holding a crate, drop at C. And then if I didn't understand wrong, if you are holding an aerogel, you drop at B. And then repeat. Isn't it? Repeat from the pick up. So it's you pick up and then either block or gel, one of the two, depending on which one, you drop at C or B according, and then repeat. Rinse and repeat. Or better said, grab and repeat. Still repeating the actions. But there's nothing to pick up, so stop it. You're wasting battery. everything in its place. It should say everything in its right place. That's a wink to Radiohead. So I missed this. This is the end. Through the bridge, activated by the switch. How do we get there? By jumping. And who activates the cushion? Who activates the spring? Rogue Lazy Daisy. There are 2 blocks, and it cannot be blocked. Obstruct. And because it's a rogue robot, it's already programmed. Wait for C, and then turn clockwise, which will be shooting down. If lasering an aerogel, turn clockwise. If lasering a block, turn 2 times clockwise. I understand. So it doesn't matter if I put this in here or this in here, isn't it? Oh, so that's not the order. This one can go here and this one here, but if I put first the solid block, then the aerogel goes here. So there are 2 possibilities. Very similar solution, but it has 2 solutions. I think it's the second time I've found a level that can be solved in 2 ways. A bit like not very different, it's almost the same solution, but it is. They are. And through here, through this bridge, activated by the feeder, that needs 3 blocks. To get those blocks, we need gravity to bring those blocks here, probably with the if, and you can go here only once. I think I see what you are doing. So pick up at C, and then check if you are holding a crate. If you do, you drop a D and then go to A. But this is a condition for the crate. And then if you are holding an aerogel, if you're holding Mija, throw it through the side, over the edge. If holding an aerogel, and then you drop it at B, which is this, and activates the bridge. I don't know what for. This goes inside and this repeats. What if I don't go to A and I go myself as Mija, embodying Mija? Because I don't know where they jump. If they are going to jump over, I don't need the aerogel. So let's check. You're holding and you're dropping everything. You can't stack them. So you do need to. Oh, because we know that the first ones you are going to get are solid blocks. We don't need you to check. we already know. So you do that. We save one command, so you can go to A. But then you do this first. Check if it's an aerogel. If not, you skip. You jump until the very last block that we know it'll be an aerogel. You'll drop it at B and then you'll fall because you've activated the bridge, you'll fall. It's a side effect. Collateral damage, they call it. Oh, it goes on top. I think it's good enough. It's okay. Now you'll drop it there and activate the bridge for us. Bye bye. I wasn't anticipating that they'll be stuck back. It's getting more complex. Not complex. It's getting more. It has more possibilities. I feel. So maybe you can solve it in another way, but it's good enough for me. If you had one more line, you could give the robot one more command. We could make the robot do it everything itself. Let me think. Because in the end, oh no, they activate the bridge, but they can't go back. What is this? If I were a rich man, I would still be here. Wait, so there's one robot. Let's start from the beginning. My path is, this is the end. Backtracking, backtracing through the bridge activated by this scale, and then through the ladder. So we need to bring one block here and go through. And what is this robot? How is this going to affect us? Because there's more than one. Wait for A, and if A activates, if B is on, jump to, but jumps down. It doesn't jump back, jumps forward. Jump to the end, and you do nothing. Weird, bit strange. So you don't pick up at D, which is the one we can't access, and you don't wait for B. If B is activated, I don't know why after you jump, because it's what it's going to be, what it's going to happen. If I take this block, oh, but I can't bring it up. I didn't realize. So we need to make you bring this one here. Okay, I see now the problematic. Took me a while. I realized, like in real world, you take the block, you bring it wherever, but not in this case. You cannot bring the block with you through the ladder, up the ladder. And these are laser, but they are not robot laser. They are embedded on the wall. So we don't have to. We have to activate A. So remove this block, remove it so you can continue doing your commands. And then we have to avoid this one, which is have B active. We need B inactive, so you don't skip to the end. You keep doing things, and then you pick up a D, and your next command is wait for B. So we need to reactivate B. And then something related to C will make you also escape to the end, and we don't want that. So we need to we don't have to touch C. If C is on, you skip to the end. You skip the remaining commands. So C has to be inactive. I see. We'll make C active by making B inactive, and then we have to bring it back. That's why. It's not that we don't need to touch C, it's that we will have to. and then we'll make C inactive. This is too much information to remember. We make C, at least for me, we make C inactive so you pick up a D again, but you already picked up, and then drop a D. Let's see if I can remember everything. So first you are waiting for A. Oh, here. Waiting for A, and we need to make B inactive. So now B is inactive. You're waiting for A. A is active. Now you picked up a D, and you're waiting for B to be active again. Because we will need C inactive. Actually, we need it now. We bring this block here. B will be active again. And you will not skip to the end because C is inactive. And you'll drop the block where we need it. We don't need this. A lot of information to keep. Luckily, it says on the side. Sitara. Do you ever wonder what happened to all the star bits when they explode? It can't be good, can it? Or can it? There's another thing I like about this game, and it reminds me of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, because the levels are tiny. They are so enclosed and very small, but they are challenging. It's like little snippets, not snippets, like bite-sized levels. It's not like huge level, very complex. It's not everything interconnected. It's like separate challenges. But this is very small level. It reminds me of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. So this is the end through this bridge, and it's activated by this, which is only reachable by grabbing this button and the feeder. We get the blocks from Gravity by putting them on the cushion and stepping on the button. Let's see if we can do this with 6 lines. This is similar to the previous level. Not the previous, but the one before, I think. It's similar. You get the boxes, you put them in the cushion, jump them, and you cross the breaking bridge and do something. In this case, it's press a button. If powered. So start by picking up at C. If powered, we cannot do anything, so I don't understand if powered. If it's pressed, you mean? Because I'm holding a box. Box is not powered. B, it has to be the last thing you do because there's a breakable bridge. Because I don't understand if powering the buttons, so I'll say this because it's going to happen at the end. If E is off, you keep doing what you are doing, which is drop a D, because this is the last thing is going to happen. Drop a D and go to A. And you will keep repeating this because we are going to make you jump. And then there's one more line. One line available. But we need to give you 2 commands. I would like to give you an if powered, because it's what's going to happen in the end. Because you need to repeat this 3 times, so you need the jump. If what I wanted to do is if E in this case is on, which is what I'll do at the end, you need to press here. and then go to B. Go to B. Maybe you pick up, let's say you pick up at C, drop at B, and go to A, and that's what you repeat. You repeat this. And then, if E is off, no. You do it regardless. You don't check if it's off, because we already know it's off. So what you check is if it's on only, because at some point it will be. And then you go to B. I think this is better. You don't need to check because we already know it's off. Teamwork. Now you keep on this loop until I fully activate the hopper. And now you go to B. But you need to stay there. You need to stay there. I don't have enough time to cross. I wasn't expecting this. I thought that was it. Go to B and that's it, but you keep looking for some things. For things. Go to A and check. I think this is what I wanted. I wanted to, if it's on, and then jump forward. And then you'll stay. But I need another one. I need another... What if I put this inside? Go to A and you jump the box. And then check if it's active. It's not active. So you'll keep doing things. You will not get inside here. I see you. So you check if it's off. Isn't it? Because it's off, you'll do this. And this brings you to the top. This is actually challenging at programming level. This is not about a puzzle. This is about programming or automating. Pick up at C, leave it at D, and make the box jump, and then check. We know it's going to be off, so you'll do what's inside here, which is go back to the beginning until it's not, which it'll be on, and then you skip the if. So actually this if is checking for both at the same time. If it's on and if it's off. If it's, you don't need to do both. If it's off, you get inside. If it's on, you skip. So it's actually useful for both, for on and off. In each case, of course. And because it will be, the feeder will be on at the end, you'll skip this and you'll go to B and stay there. I needed to go through this to learn and understand. And now you keep looping because it's off, and you go back to the beginning until I put the box in, and then you'll skip the jumping and you stay at B. I like this one. I liked this one. Now I'm overthinking. There's secrets everywhere. And inside, through the bridge activated by the target, activated by the laser. But the laser is rogue, so it has its own programming already given, which is wait for C, the feeder. Once it's active, you check if the feeder is on. which will be this wait for means each one or when the third, because if it's the third, it'll be on. And then you turn clockwise, you activate, and then jump. Oh, and you will wait for C again. You will stay there. So we need to program Gravy to feed the feeder. Gravy, you have 5 lines, and activating the feeder activates both paths. I know the ending. The ending is you leave me here, isn't it? If the feeder is active, I could go through myself, but something tells me this is not how it will play, because there is an aerogel and we need to discard the aerogel. The only way is by placing it here, and we need to go where the boxes are. You pick us up from there. So I know everything, but let's put it in order. You pick up from B, and then you check if what you're holding is a crate. If it is, you drop it at C. But we've learned that we don't need to do another if, because if it's not a block, and then you do the next thing, which is drop at A, and you discard the aerogel. We are saving one line, one code. Line of code. And then you need to check if you are holding Mija. Oh, but you need to repeat. Jump to the beginning and repeat, but you need to grab us. But at the end, the feeder will be active. So, and you cannot go through here because you've already been through here once when dropping the gel. But this path will be active. And because we are not as Mija, we are not a solid block, you'll drop us at A. I hope that the aerogel is melted by the time you drop us through the upper path here. I think this is it. Let's check if where I'm wrong. And I am wrong. So this is what I meant. Oh, and then you don't keep doing it. You need another jump. Maybe we need another if. But where does it go? Maybe it's the other way. If holding an aerogel. No, because Mija and the aerogel, they go together. So we don't have to check for each one independently. They are all considered as not blocks. So we save a line there. I like these levels, they're making me think. Pick up at B, that's for sure. First one is solid. If holding a solid, drop it at C and go back. And this is what I had before. Or was it like... No. Why didn't this work? Because you go to A, but you don't have anything. You don't have anything to drop. So why do you go to A? I am assuming by saying drop that you are holding something. Otherwise it would say go to A, and then you go to, with or without a box. Maybe it's if not holding a block. This is another possibility we haven't used. And if it's here, it's because it needs to be used. If not holding a block, which means you are holding Mija or the aerogel, you drop it at C. But because you are holding a block, you drop it at C. And then you'll skip this. Unlike before, which were a must. Now you do this only this time. And now you are not holding a solid block. So you are going to A, but the path is active. And you take us through the oil. Tricky. The devil was in the words, in the wording. Not if holding, but if not holding the block. It's the same, you group Mija and the aerogel together. I thought there was a path. Bridge. So you're going to show me something. Oh, ice? Ice, ice, baby. Oh, this computer keeps freezing. I wonder why. No biggie. I just need to remember to breathe. I got this. Ursa. Stellar glow. Watch me grow. It's called Ursa. Ursa means bear, like the animal. In this case, polar bear. This is the end. We get there through this bridge, through this ladder, through this bridge, through this platform. First bridge is activated by the scale, so we need to bring the block, and we have to do it ourselves because there's no gravity in here, so we need to be able to go through. To be able to go through, we need laser to shoot the target, so it needs to turn twice in the same direction. If you are lasering or not lasering, that's the question. To laser or not to laser. Let's try with lasering. If you are lasering, I mean the only thing you can laser is the target, or a crate or Mija. I can control. If I say Mija, I can control you. If you are lasering Mija, turn 3 lines only. But that's it. If you are lasering Mija, you turn 180. Now I need this active, so I need you to turn 180. But you are lasering me. So I need you to repeat. It's not twice, it's just one because you're going to repeat it. And I need you to repeat. So this is same. You're waiting for me to show in front of you. So if you touch me, you turn. And this way we can bring the box back. I wanted to skip ahead and do it the both turns in one go. This is easier than before. Could we do it with if not lasering? But if you are not lasering something and then you act You will only stop when you are lasering the target. Can we solve it with if not lasering? Is it possible? If not lasering Mija, this way we can stop it. It will spin. It only stops when it's lasering Mija, which is not convenient. Or the target. It will spin or turn until it shoots the target, and then it stops. If it stops here, the bridge is active, but not this. But having 3 positions, I think we have enough time to go through. The problem is, if we are here, you'll turn until you shoot the target, and you'll stop. But then we cannot cross here. No. That's why this is not a solution. But if this, we could cross before you reach the target, we could do it with if not. Actually, let's exchange the target for the box, and you'll spin always. This time, this way, we have time to cross. But then we don't have time to cross this one. I can't even step on. No, we cannot solve it with not lasering. If not lasering, create Mija. If not lasering Mija, you cannot laser Mija. Because there's an aircon there. And now you stop because you are lasering us. But as soon as we move, you will never laser the target constantly. You stop here, but you need to shoot the target, not us. No. I don't think so. At least I tried. Let's go down. Down, 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 down. Oh, the computer is here. Look. This is the end by this bridge, activated by this scale. So we need to bring one block up and onto the scale. So we need the laser to turn. So if lasering a crate, you turn clockwise, and that's it. But we have room for one more. First, this goes in here to delay the activation of the lift. And now we interrupt the laser. You'll be shooting the block and then you turn clockwise. Huh? Oh, because you... So the if command, you activate it regardless. You're not waiting for this to happen. You just check immediately and go past. So we need you to recheck. So again, aerogel here. Now you are rechecking. You're waiting for me. If the jump is inside the if, It's the same. You check this condition the first time and then you skip ahead. You will not jump back. What happens if we do this? If you are lasering the block, then you turn and then jump and turn and jump. It will it check? I'm wondering because the jump goes inside, not before the if, but it goes inside. Does it mean that you don't check? Yes, you don't check. Ah, interesting. You don't check if the condition is met. You just act with what's after the checking the condition, even though that the action is inside the condition. It's a bit twisted. This is like my mom said A, but my dad said B. Which one do I follow? They said contradictory information. Come on. So this way? I don't need to interrupt the laser. And now I have time while you turn. Oh, but you don't stop. I see. Well, this is interesting. I'm not sure I agree with this, that you don't check the condition. I mean, like this, getting in here, in between here, I don't think it should be possible. Because this is one block. The if condition is one whole block. It doesn't have parts. The way I see it. Otherwise, what's the point of the if? It's not a block, it's just like a door. You go through if the condition is met. So here you are on the other side of the door. It's not a whole block. Good to know. We can play with that if we need it. Monitoring, vent station, and then we are here monitoring filtration bay, parallel processing, and this is this area. We come from here, so we go here. Look how small the levels are. I like it because it's the difficulty is not on the level itself, it's in the mechanics that it's giving you, not the elements, but how you work with these new commands. This is the end. You go through the bridge activated by the scale, and we need to bring this block over. I see you. I was if either Mija or Gravi go through, but you don't go through, you stand on. That's why I didn't realize at first. You stand on. So you pick up at B, which I will be there, and then you drop at C, and then you check. No, you pick up at C and you check. If you are holding Mija, drop at B. But if you are not, check again. Pick up at C until you are holding Mija, and then you drop at B. But this way you fall. Can we have a solution where you don't fall? Because you check. If you are not holding Mija, you pick up at C again. You'll be picking up at C until you hold Mija. If we put this here or here, you are not going to repeat the action. We could do it this way. But then you are not repeating. I was like, if you are holding Mija, then do this. But then we need another jump. If you are not holding Mija, you need to go back and repeat. I wanted to save you. I did everything I could. At least I tried. But the game is dooming you. The game wants you dead. Or at least broken. You see? You didn't give me time to run away. Hey, now pick me up and bring me back. You did it for a good cause. We'll keep you in our screws. One more level here in this section. IC section. The end by this leaf activated by this button. This button can only be pressed by Roundy. For Roundy to be able to get here, needs this bridge activated and this platform in this position. Because both are active by the same scale, you probably need to do it in 2 steps, and there is a rogue laser. What do? You wait for B. Once I put the only block that there is onto B, you turn 180. So you wait for B, and then you go to C, and then you check if B is off, and once B is off, you go to A. Otherwise, check again, and you try to go to A until B is off. And we'll wait here. Oh no, I have to put the block. It's very easy. And no robots were damaged. Aurora. Power downs, stack stallions, floating stallions, rogue bots. I think we are all looking forward to the end of this cycle, huh? At least we are still shining, even if it's mostly sweat. Checking. Now it's on my DNA, checking every corner. Computer, please. No rogue bots, only one laser. This is the end by this lift activated by the target, and this also controls this cushion. Okay, Once on the lift, we go through here, so we need to jump here with one of the boxes. So, if you are not lasering the target, the lift is down. I think this is the case when we do what we've done before as an experiment. You check if you are lasering a crate. If you are not lasering a crate. If not lasering a crate, which is going to be almost always. Why do we have two? One goes in here, but the other one, we can jump one box and we'll still have the second one. And you probably have to repeat. If not lasering, I think it's lasering. If you are lasering a block and then you act, and what you do is turn, doesn't matter clockwise. So we put the first one here and we activate you. Oh, but you are skipping. You are skipping. And we are already using 3 lines. So what about if not lasering? So it's going to be always. Then why do we have to? Oh, because the lift doesn't go up. And the only way to stop it is by lasering. But we need to stop this laser at the target. So it's not about the block, it's about the target. If lasering the target, sorry, if not lasering the target and then you, which is going to be always. Now you are, so you don't do anything. And the lift goes up. That's why we have 2 blocks, because we are going to interrupt you. Now we go up. I wonder if I will fall on top. Yes. I'm a block sandwich. Now we need to put one. We need to activate this. So we use this block here because we need to be able to cross. And now we need the target inactive, but we are not down there, so we can't interrupt the laser. But we can do it from here if we make the block fall. We take it up and we put it down again to reactivate the bridge. And in the end, the laser ends up shooting the target, which will bring with us the lift up. Nothing to it. This is next. And this is through the lift. We need to bring a block, and the only block there is here. Remember to put the block on the scale with Mija on the left. And then we cross here, so we need the laser shooting here once we have crossed through here and the ladder. And you do that with only 3 lines. Beautiful. So there's going to be an if condition. If lasering a crate, for example, let's start by trying with positive action. If lasering the block and then you turn clockwise. and then jump because you need to recheck. But we need not lasering. Once I remove the block from here, so as of now, we can go down the ladder, not the leather, cross the platform, and step on the breakable bridge and retrieve the block. Once we remove it from the laser will start turning. Is this what we want? I don't think so, because we need you to stay still shooting the target so the bridge is active. So maybe it's not about the box. It cannot be Mija, because Mija cannot reach the laser. So maybe it's about the target. There is no wait for. If not lasering the block, turn and turn and turn and turn, and you keep doing it. But if you are lasering the block, you will skip because you are. So why don't you? You can only laser the block or the target. Let's go with the initial. If not lasering the block, then you turn. Maybe it's this way. If you are not lasering the block, keep checking. I mean, if you are lasering the block, this is like a wait for. As it is, we don't have the wait for command, so we made one. If you are lasering the block, which is initially what's happening, you keep checking. And you are, and you are, and you are, and you are, and so on. So you don't reach, you never reach this position, because closing the if means going back to the beginning. But you only skip the jump when I retrieve the box. I think this is it. If this is it, this is so simple and so well crafted. Now with care, we retrieve this, and now we have the way to go with Mija on the lift. We made a wait for with a if command. This difficulty is perfect for me because I don't get it the first time, but with a little bit of thinking, you end up getting it. I don't get stuck and I don't breeze through. It's not like, oh yeah, immediately I can see. Some levels in this area for 2, I felt they were quite easy, like immediate. But these other ones, they compensate. This is the end, through this bridge. Ladder, block. Block is on the way, in the way. Ramp. And we get to this section through this air bump. Apparently we need to go back. We need to go back because we need to activate this bridge, which is through this scale. And the block is on the other side. And there's a lot of cables here. So at the start, you go here with us in here. You go to A, and then we are on the other side. We get the box. And we can only step on the air bump to go back. And you go to B, and you repeat. Let's do it. I know it's not correct. I'm missing a lot of things, but I want to see how far I can get. You'll be going A, B, but I'll eventually need to activate the platform to go through here. So you need to check if this button, if F is on, you need to stop. So you do this if it's off, while it's off. So you go to A and then go to B. Because initially F is going to be off, you do jump to the beginning. But once it's off, you stop. Once it's on, you skip and but this is not correct either, because we need you to go back to going to from A to B. We'll see. This way we go through, and then you keep going back and forth and bring us back with the box. Now, can I press? Oh, terrible timing. I broke the bot. Now the bridge is active, but we need the bot back. I wasn't looking at the bot, which I need to do. So once I press this button, you will stop. Now you stop, but you will not recheck. You will not recheck. Now if I bring the path back for you, you don't go back to going to A. How can we make you redo? Create path. What can we make you do if C is active or inactive? I think we need to control your moves through F, because F is what's stopping you. And while you are here going in the B direction and coming back, we don't have time to press F, drop the box and come back. It would be great to have a command that says stop. If F is on, because we need to go back, maybe it's like this, but if this is in here, if F is off, then go to B. It's either A or B. Let's try this way. You keep going to B while F is off. But now you will stop because F is active. So you keep going to A only. We've separated A from B and we put a condition onto B. We activate this, and now for you to keep going back and forth, we need to deactivate F. That's it. We needed to separate A from B. This is a little bit more complex. Improvised wait. We know how to make a wait without having one. This is the end with through this lift activated by 2 blocks. And that's it. We need to get these blocks. We get these blocks from Gravy. There's a lot of things happening here. Gravy gets the boxes from C and then needs to bring them to us, so drops them at H and then needs to jump them. For that you need to go to B, but you can only do that once. While you do this, we need to activate this, so we need at least one box. With that box, we put it here and we flip the switch. That box will activate the bridge for you. If A is powered, so if A is on, you keep repeating. So you do this once. If A is on, I'm not happy because you will stop here. Improvised wait, yes. How did we do this? Oh, like this. Isn't it? You do this once. If A is off, you wait. But if A is on, because we need you to do this the first time and no more. It's not all or nothing. So you pick up at C, drop at H, and go to B. And then you wait. Because you cannot go back. You are here at B. You cannot go back. You need to wait. So after dropping at B, you need to, if A is, I think I have it. If A is off, you keep waiting. And if A is on, you go back to the beginning. Now, this is it, I think. You do this once, and now you get stuck in this loop of infinite checking for A. And then I flip the switch, the box flies, activates A, and it gets you out of this loop, and you get to the larger loop. And I need to wait here for you until you finish. And now I can go through. You keep doing your things, but you're not doing anything. And I can put... Oh. No, again. Why? Don't learn my lesson. I never learn. I want to go faster than I should. There's no pressure. There's no timing here. Hey, another ladder. Hiding. This I learned. Another tint. You found space-time fabric. That sounds interesting. Take it to Cosmata's dye lab to see what she can make of it. This is the end. And how do we get here? By this cushion and through this bridge, which is activated. Oh, interesting. By this scale, so we need Gravity to put the block and put it back, take it and put it back on the scale. So it activates the cushion, but it needs to stay stable for the bridge. I wonder how we'll do this. And we need to get to this platform by standing on the cushion and flipping the switch as well. And there is a rogue laser. What do you do? Wait for D. So you wait for me until I am here. Oh, and then we can put the gel here and will give us time, isn't it? We put the gel in here and then we run but we need gravity with the solid block as well. And you turn 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes, you'll be shooting up. Let's check gravity. Gravity, you wait for. Oh. Wait for A. And then pick up at A. And keep it. And then you wait for... I want you to wait until A is unpowered. Isn't it? Let's run it like this. If I give you the block, you'll get it. You'll take it. Keep it. It's yours. And then if... Now I need you to put it back. Once the gel is melted. So you need a check. You need an if. You need to check if pick up at A. And then if create path is on, keep waiting. We've learned this. You keep waiting until it's on. Once it's off, that means no. Because once if A is off, it will be off because you are picking up the block from the scale. It will always be off. You wait. This is a wait for you. And then you wait for... The next thing we'll do is power A on. And the last thing you do is drop at C. So we have one more command. Not drop at C, no, drop at A. That's what I have to do, drop at C. Not you. You are missing something in between the 4 and the 5. If A, something to do with A, cannot be another if because that's 2. Or maybe the drop at A is if you meet a condition. It has to do with A because it's the only thing we have control over. Or it's the only thing is happening. Let's say when in this state you are here, nothing on the scale, you are holding the solid box. If A is... It doesn't make sense because at some point it will be on. So we don't need to tell you if it's on. It will be. I just had an illumination moment. Can we put an if inside another if? If create is on, doesn't matter. Can we put this inside? We cannot put an if inside another if. That would be inceptional. It's a pity, it would be fun. Developers, start stuff 2. Start stuff 2. Put an if inside another if. Please. Drop at A in the end. I think we need to use a wait for. Not another if because we have one line remaining. As it is right now, drop at. It will not work because you cannot drop it. But this one first. Now you take it back. And now you want to place it. But you can't. Now you can. So it needs to take you longer to do this. You need to take longer to do this. So you need to wait for something. Maybe you wait here. Wait for me to activate the switch. I'll give you this first. You take it. And now you're waiting for D. So I can put this. You will not try to put the box back. This way. It's not enough time either. The laser takes too long. I like the challenge. It's not a challenge, but I make it a challenging myself. Clearly you need to wait for something. But what do you wait for? What is the other thing you can wait for? For the crate pod to be activated. No. What if we leave it like this, but we make you wait? Oh, then we cannot put the gel onto the scale. This way will not work because we cannot put the gel. Now you don't take this back, so we cannot put the gel onto the scale. So you need to remove the block and keep it until something happens. What if you include this pick up at A and then wait for D. Once D, I press D, you check and then you wait again. This cannot be because I only press this once and I'll be away from D. Neither here. Pick up at, and then you're checking for A to be active. Because if we do it the other way, if A is on, which will be, you wait. But what happens in between you take the solid block until I place the gel back? What happens in between? What do you do? You'll drop it. I think you'll drop it and you stop. So the last command is another jump. You take it back, and because you wait for A is active, you pick up the block, you hold it in the air, and then A is not on. We need another jump. And maybe it goes in here if A is off. If you pick it up. Wait for A. I leave the block and then you pick it up. Because you picked it up, A will be off. And what you do is drop it. Drop at A. And then repeat. Because you dropped it, you pick it up. And you do this until I place the gel. Once I place the gel, you need to stop doing anything. So we don't need this last one. Or we do, because we'll... this is a nightmare. Let's see what happens with this. Now you repeat until I place this one. But if it's off, shouldn't be like this. Shouldn't break down. The robot should skip the if. I need to think this through. You wait for me to place the block on A and then you pick it up. You hold it in the air. That bit is clear. And then you need to wait, and I need to place the gel onto the scale. How do you wait? By doing this. If A is off, which will be, you loop through here. And then if I place the gel and then you get out of the loop, the wait, if you wait, it needs to be outside of the condition. If A is off, which will be, you loop. But once I place the gel onto the scale, it will be on. You get out of the loop. What you need to do is wait until the gel is melted. Maybe I have the blocks mixed up? No, because in the end I'm here and I need the air pump to be active every time, like constantly. And I cannot make you wait for me to do something, because once I'm at this level, I don't have any element interactable. And the last thing is drop at A. And you need to repeat grabbing and placing. Why are you waiting for A? Maybe you can do it without waiting. Pick up at A. And then you pick it up and drop it, and pick it up and drop it. No, it's this one, but you need to keep looping here, isn't it? Now you are looping here. I don't know why I make you wait for A in the beginning. Now you are out of the loop. But you are not checking. You need to check, so you need to go back here. Isn't it? Or am I messing with you? If I put the gel, why do you stop? Why don't you go to the next one? Why don't you go to the next line? I think I'm complicating it. If there is a wait for, you need to wait for something. This bit in the beginning is correct, but you need to wait here. Pick up at A, and then it will be off. You get inside the condition, and then you loop back. This is a wait for you. Either it's same like this. I think there's something wrong with, because when you cannot pick up, it doesn't break the bot. But when you cannot drop, it breaks the bot. It doesn't go to the next. If you cannot pick up something because you already have something, I mean you, the robot, it doesn't break, it goes to the next one, or it stops, but doesn't stop. You see? Now, there is nothing to pick up, and it doesn't break the bot. It goes to the next one. But when it wants to drop and it cannot drop, it does break the robot. Now, it breaks when it cannot drop. So I don't understand this. When the robot cannot perform an action, either breaks or it doesn't break. It cannot break sometimes. So this bit, let's do it. You pick up once and that's it, and then you wait. The mystery is in how can I make you wait for when the jellies melt. Like this. Get the box, and then it'll be off. You get inside, and then go back and go back and go back. But when it's on, you skip and you try to pick up, and then you drop, and that's when you break because you cannot drop. Now you are looping through the second section. You are constantly checking if A is on or off. Because it's on, you skip back to the second section and you pick it up again. And that's when you break, when you cannot drop. And you cannot wait for the gel to melt. You can only wait for when something activates, not when it deactivates. So it's not very useful. I'll rethink it, but otherwise I think I'll leave it, I skip it. This is the second lost level. It will be. If it becomes a lost level, it will be the second one. You need to wait at some point for something. And the only thing you can wait is for D, because A is not controlled by me. Wait for crate pod to activate. No. If we put a wait for inside an if, I don't see it. You already have the box, so you don't need to pick it up again. Here, pick up at A, and then A is off, so you loop. You don't need to leave. You don't need to leave it. You already have it. You leave it at the end. So you maybe wait for D, because otherwise, wait for D and then you drop at A, but you can't because the gel is on the scale. Okay, I think this is it. Looks better. Pick up at A and then wait for me to press the switch. Once I press the switch, the gel is here, and then you do this until it's off. But I'm missing one line. I'll try this. I know I'm missing one, but how far does this get? Oh, you need to pick it up. Maybe that's the line I'm missing. Pick up at A. Ah, no. No. If no, it's a wait for A and then pick up A. Wait for A and now pick it up. Now you're waiting for D. So I can put this here. You will not activate. You will not go forward. Now once I press D, you will get stuck in a loop until A is off again. When A is off, it's the same as saying the gel has melted. And then you drop it. So there are two waits and one jump and one if. I did it. I did it. Hoji. Hoshi, not Hoji. Hoshi. Miha, I'm glad you're here. Things are getting more complicated. After last level? You don't need to tell me. I tell you. Progress is never a straight shot. In the face of the unexpected, remember this. Nothing lasts forever. Only time, maybe? Well, except for the impact we make on all things. Everywhere. Your sparkle will guide you as you navigate what lies ahead. Which is a doozy, by the way. While I was fixing the electrical panel, I accidentally merged bot systems. Bots of the same type now share code. It sounds nice, theoretically. What did you do, Hoshi? You made my life harder. See, even old souls like me make mistakes. We've got this. Now the bots go in pairs. They go in pairs, and when I make mistakes, they get impaired. So the bridge is keeping us from progressing. We need to check this new mechanic. Merged code. The same code must be used to program both bots. The if command can be used to code each bot to behave differently. The same if command can have a different result depending on when each bot runs it. Oh my. Oh my. Now this is pink or not pink, it's what's it called? Fuchsia. Fuchsia. So this is blue, this is fuchsia. It's not the same. They look alike, but they are not the same. In any case, this is the end, and we go through the bridge, which is activated by both. So go to C. No, don't go to C. Just pick up at C and drop. Of course, you can only drop at some place, so drop at C. If you are holding a crate, drop not C, A. And if you are holding an aerogel, drop at B. Is this it? So each one will go to a different one. I like it. It looks interesting. Let's say interesting. But coming from the level that I come from, this can potentially become a nightmare. Parallel processing. Divergent thinking. Use an if command to make bots behave differently. Beautiful. The cutest stallion in the galaxy. Let's guess. Nebu, it's the first time I see you. These eyes reflects back your heart's deepest desire. I ran away in the opposite direction. And this is the exit. Ooh. I want the lasers to shoot each other. And I imagine like Vegeta and Son Goku when they do the kame to each other. Backspin. Turn clockwise if lasering. If not lasering a target, turn this clockwise, counterclockwise twice. I need to be on the left. Almost miss it again. What is my deepest? But how did you put it into words? My mind's deepest desire or something? I desire myself. Be abstract. So there are 2 bots, but there are 3. So Gravity seems easier. You pick up at C, both. If you are holding a crate, for example, leave it, so drop at A, yes, because this needs to change, and this goes inside. And if you are holding an aerogel, drop it at B and go inside. 5 of 6. What else do you need to do? And lazy, wait for B, and once B is active, you turn counterclockwise. Hope there's enough time. And there is not enough time. So something needs to happen then. Something needs to happen for the laser to... Aha, I cannot. I had an idea, but if you are not giving me all commands, I could do some if magic. Obviously you need to wait for something, and it has to be B, and then you turn. Wait for B. Oh. If I can make gravis, now it's plural, it's gravis. If I can make gravis go one by one, like pick up at C, that's why I'm missing one. So you place the gel. If you... Please. Thank you. If you are holding the gel, drop it at B. If you are holding the crate, wait for B and drop it at A. And you wait for A. I mean, we're already waiting. You wait for A because it's second. And then turn counterclockwise. I come from a long line of puzzle solvers. This way it's taking longer. This next. And is this the last one of this? Then okay, another section. This is the end. Through this bridge. The bridge is activated by these 2 buttons. These 2 buttons which are active activated by these two roundies. I'll make you go to... Do you have if? If you have 3 lines. If B is off, go to B. Maybe. If B is off, go to B. But then I only have one more. Oh, go to A. Go to A. That's it. That's it. Easy. Vending machine. I'm still waiting for vending machine in area 2. Sky. Why do I come back thinking the snacks will be anything other than frozen? Some tasty nitrogen treats would be nice, but all I see are frozen jellybots. Do you eat nitrogen snacks? Oh, there are 3 lazy. Rogue Lazy Daisy. There are 3, but as they are rogues, they are already programmed. And they wait for A. And then, if lazy... Oh, wait. When they say A, I'm never sure if they mean once or the 3. It's once. Wait for A, and then, if lasering a box, turn right. What do I need to achieve? Bring the 3 boxes, and this one shoots up, this one down, and this one back. Magnificent. So let's see what happens if lasering a box, you turn up clockwise. If lasering a box up, and then wait again, I see. If wait for A, again, if lasering a box, then turn down. So, first, because the code is still on screen, first is U, because I need these 2 to turn. Exactly. And now, you are not lasering a box, so you will not do anything. I need you to turn down, and then I think I missed something, because you need to turn twice. I don't want you to turn, but you need... Oh, here. I got you. So you'll be shoot. You'll be lasered by 2. So you do it twice. When you once you shoot up, and you once you shoot up, and then another time, once again, because you're shooting up, and then you turn back. Beautiful. And now you need to turn down, so you need to laser a box. Hey! And the last one. I do it. Don't worry, everyone. Don't worry, everyone. I got you covered. These are the last 3 of sector 4. Let's breeze through them. This is the end. through this bridge activated by this button. So I need to bring the box here. To get to the button, I need both lasers shooting this side first. So let's do that first. If lasering, if not lasering, I need both. I need if lasering and if not lasering. If not lasering the target, turn clockwise. And probably wait for, but I need both. This is weird. No. The wait for goes here. And wait for A. And then jump. I need to figure out the if. So that it works for both. Or does it work with one? No, it needs both. It needs both. If you're lasering a target, then turn, but then and then wait for A. But I don't have access to A. What about you both turn once and still, so you don't wait? Maybe like this, clockwise as well. So you both turn one, you shoot the target. Because you are not shooting the target, you do what's inside the if. If not lasering the target, you turn again, and then you both laser the target. Oh my god. What did I do? They need a shiny disco ball in the center here to make a party. I need more lines to code this. What about this? And what about this? Hey, found it! So you turn. And you turn, but you keep turning until you shoot the target. But now I need the wait. No, this will spin indefinitely. So it was like this. If not lasering, so you're skipping the turn. But my problem is this is the same as this. No. It's not the same. It's the same for one, but this is what I did before. Why the second one? Why the one at the bottom keeps turning if it's not inside? This should stay still. The fuchsia. Because it's lasering, so it skips, but it jumps. Oh, it jumps back in the if, and then turns. Can we put the jump inside if lasering target? I think I need to use the wait for. No, not this wait for. Wait for A. At some point there needs to be a wait for A because I need to be able to control them. this one. You are waiting for A, and you are waiting for A. Getting closer. You both turn, and you are not lasering, so you turn again. And then you both are lasering the target. You turn, and then you are not lasering, so you need to turn again. And then you turn again, and then you skip. But I need you to go back. I need you to go back after the wait. Because this doesn't change anything. This will skip the wait if you are lasering the target. And I only have 4 lines. Because it's lasering. It's about lasering. Lasering or not lasering. If lasering a target, you can't laser at Great. You can't laser Mija. It's only about the target. And not lasering is same. It's lasering or not lasering. That is the question. And first is the right side, because I need to be able to go through. I need to get rid of 1 turn and put the jump after the wait for. Turn right. If not lasering, turn right. If lasering the target, I need another line. If not lasering a target, go back. What about, might be my last try in this level. If lasering a target, wait for A. This way, you'll keep spinning until you find the target. Except for this one. Not like this. How can I make you turn? Like this? Now you both are waiting for A. So you turn again. A. I'm sweating stardust. This is the end. Will I make it today? In time? So this is the end. How do we get here? Oh, by this lit, almost hidden, which is activated by these 2. And the target. Why are they gels? Wait for A. Wait for B. No. You need to wait for one of the 2, the second one, and then turn twice. In whichever direction. But it needs to be the same. And then, how about you? You pick up from C. If holding 6 lines, If holding or not holding, that is the question. If holding an aerogel, drop at A, but both are going to want to do this. How can we separate them? They need to be separated. And there's no jump and there's no wait. It's only if. They can only go to A and B once. And this point of interest is here for something. Go to D. Pick up at C, drop at C. The first one will drop it, but not the second one. After, so this way they are separated. One doesn't have, one has and the other one doesn't have a gel. If you are still holding the aerogel, go and drop it at A. Otherwise, but this will make it drop it and immediately grab it back. If you are not holding an aerogel, the first one that comes, go to C. And then I kind of get it, but not get it at the same time. If pick up and drop at C, and there is no wait. If you are holding, go to C. Otherwise, drop at A. Let's see what happens with this. No. Pick up at C, drop at D. That's what I meant. If you can't drop, you break. You don't go to the next. I don't like that. Holding junction. Pick up at C and drop at A. Drop at D. If you are not holding a gel, but they both go through this. They both go through this. If you are not holding the gel, drop at B. Still missing one. You got stuck here because you couldn't drop. And you were not holding the, so you went to B, but without. So if you are not holding the gel, pick it up again from D. That works for the first one, but not the second one. Drop at D, you are not holding the gel. But what if you are? Actually, I don't need to bring the gels into the buttons or switches. Button. I don't need to bring those. I need them to go to. So you don't need to pick. You need to go to B. If you are not holding the air gel, go to B. And you will repeat. Maybe it has to do with the laser? So you first turn right. Let's see, maybe one melts. The first one melts. The second one doesn't melt. Okay. That's something. So you both pick up from at C and go to D. Go to D. If you are not holding the gel, go to B. Otherwise, go to A. That is a distinction. But I'm missing one line again. One goes to A, the other one goes to B. Why did you move? The one that fell is the blue one. I need to see this again. Why did it fall? The blue one. Blue one, go to D. Go to B. Oh. Because after going to B, it tries to go to A. So I can tell you to wait. If you are holding the gel, drop it at B. And you can do with your life whatever you want. This should work. Oh, I'm still missing one, but maybe it will not. Wait a moment, I'm saving one line. What is going on here? I think it's the first time it happens that I finish a level without using all the lines. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll finish the level before something happens, my computer crashes or something. And this is the last one. And I'm not looking back. At this point, where do we have here? 3 points. This is the end. Bridge and ladder. And the bridge activates by 3 targets, similar to the other one. But these ones are not rogue, so we have to do it. 5 lines. If lasering a crate, I'm doing the same as we had before. You turn counterclockwise. If you're lasering a box, which is you. Oh, but you need to wait for something. Wait for B. Once B is active, if you are lasering a box, you turn counterclockwise. And then you wait for C, which will activate. And if you are not... Oh, I can't do this. Wait for B. Let me check. I remove this, so the only one that turns is this one. Once I lift this one here, okay. And then again, wait for C, but I need the condition. I don't want them all to turn. If you are not lasering the box, you turn. So I only remove this one. I think this is better. And then it's not better. Wait for B. It's the only way I have to give them commands. If laser in the box, so I remove this one and I remove this one. After that, if you are not lasering a crate, you turn clockwise. And then I need to lift it up and put it down quickly. I remove this one, and this one I remove it and place it again. This is not how I envisioned it. Wait for B. If lasering a box, turn counterclockwise. It affects you as well. So if not lasering the box, if not lasering Mija. Wait for B. If lasering the box, which is you, so I need to remove this one, you turn. And after turning, if you are not lasering Mija, which is only you, or also you. So I remove this one. No, it's if not lasering. So I need to remove the top one. I got 2 out of 3. If not lasering a target, turn up. If lasering a box, crate, turn counterclockwise. Only applies to this one. It's the only one shooting a target. This would be super easy if I had a jump. So you turn. And if you are not lasering a target, then you turn counterclockwise, which is not this one. So wait for B. If you are lasering the box, that only applies to the top one. If lasering a box, you were not lasering a box. Is this the opposite? It's clockwise. It's clockwise. Same but clockwise. I did it. I did it. Made it. A little bit over time. But I did it, which is what matters. Oh. And I can talk to them. Mondays, am I right? Sol. You're doing great, Mija. As for us, don't worry. We are chill. Everything's chill. I think it's more than chill. And this is Rion. Carry on, my friend. Carry on. And I have my cheese left over. What do you have to say? I brought all 4 back. Onslaught. A fully powered orb of sparkling star stuff. Let's hope it's enough to prevent a major catastrophe. That's something. You've unlocked access to the Red Giant Room. Big moves, Mija. You're on your way to the hopefully not explosive Star Core. Off you go, little Starlion. Time to save us all. So they are 5. There are 5 sections. Not from here. And I have access to the challenges. Oh, there are a few. Now we have the challenges for Area 3 and Area 4, which we'll do them next Tuesday. Because I'm a little bit over time, I won't check with Cosmatas. Do that next day. And we can take the train. Yes. Oh. I don't want to leave. I want to continue. I want more. We'll do it anyways, but the wait is killing me. So we leave it here, sadly. Ooh, I made it. I was doubting in the end if I would be able. So this is it for today. Very interesting. I thank you, all of you, for sharing your time watching the stream today, and I hope to see you on Thursday. So looking forward to that. Until then, bye bye now.